I keep having nightmares about. I may as well watch a scary show like The Last of Us. So, episode 2, we start in Jakarta. The military go get this woman from lunch. She go back with them. The woman's like, did I commit a crime? And they're like, no, no, no. She's like, do you have the right person? They're like, yeah, you're the professor of meteorology. We got you. So they take her right to the lab and they got the slice already under the microscope. Then they bring her into a room with a dead body with a bullet in its head and tell her it's got cordyceps on the lower left leg. And she's like, that can't survive in humans. But here it is. Child, we see that fungus is alive and moving with the... She run out of there scared. So about 30 hours ago at a grain factory, a normal woman went violent and started attacking the co-workers, bit 3 of them. And the doctor says that the grain would be a great substrate for the Chlorodelius, or whatever the mushroom is. However, they don't know who bit her, so that person is still out there. Girl, 14 workers are missing. She's shaking her teacup, putting it down. He said, look, we brought you to stop this from spreading. We gonna need some medicine or a vaccine. She says, I've studied things like this my entire life, so listen to me very carefully. There is no medicine. There is no vaccine. We're done. Just like my computer. He said, what do we do? She said, boom. Start bombing. Bomb the city and everyone in it. Oh my God. Ain't she right? She said, can somebody take me home? I'd like to be with my family. Aww. And now we get our intro series, which is just as good and arty as Game of Thrones. So now we got the little heifer sleeping in a field. And she wake up and Pedro and that heifer looking at her, the big heifer. So we see the kid was bitten, but hasn't turned. They know that she's supposedly infected, but they can't believe she made it through the night. You won't get to know better days unless you make it through the night, baby. So while she does her morning bathroom, they planning on what they gonna do with her because they know the little heifer gonna get killed or turn into a monster. So the little heifer got a chicken sandwich and the big heifer want to know why you're so important to Marlene and don't lie to me or we'll take you back. So she tells them that she's the cure. They've heard it all before. Same old two-step. So they're prepared for disappointment. The big heifer said, look, if they believe it, then we get what we want and you can get your brother. So they head off through the decaying Boston. So they bombed in Boston. It worked there, but it didn't in most places, which is why Boston was a walled city. And now we hear our first infected. So they got to go through a hotel with a flooded atrium. This heifer really going to start exploring and ringing damn bells. Are you a fool? Yes, you are a fool. A plucky fool at that. So they don't know how long infested lasts. Some a month or 2, some 20 years. So they go through the hotel and we looking at a bunch of dead bodies from the roof. People that were seeking shelter, trying to escape the federal, trying to escape Phaedra. I know I've been running away from her ass, but she keeps popping up like a toadstool. So the cordyceps are all connected like New York telephone. Remember that one? We're all connected, New York telephone. But if you step on a patch here, that can wake some infected up there. So we gotta go through a museum now to avoid the infected. So they see in front of the museum, they got a lot of growth of the mushroom, but they seem to all be dead, so they go on in. So they get in there and everything's dead, but one guy is fresh and freshly cut up. So they like, I don't hear anything. Maybe he crawled in from inside. And she's like, what would you hear? And Pascal's like, quiet, quiet. We're going to be silent now because we don't know. And Lord, we finally run into one. We hear it. It sounds like me belching. That's what it sounds like. So they trying to hide from it at first. because they can hear, but they can't see. There are two of them. These things seem bulletproof. I guess the fungus growing over them shields them. So they chasing us, we hiding from them with that noise. Lord, but Pascal step on something and it come and attack them, and then the big heifer got to shoot it off. They finally kill the two of them. The big heifer just got a twisted ankle, but she okay. So they get out and cross the route. So the little heifer got bit again, and she's like, well, at least I'm immune. However, Pedro's like, well, what if this one takes? The big heifer said, look, we just got to believe right now. That's all we got. Oh my God, I love that I'm also like learning a little bit of sign language while I watch this, because I know building tension is this. I'm going to start using that in real life. So they get to the rendezvous point and ain't nobody there. So we see the truck is empty, but it's bloody and there's a blood trail. So Tess storms inside the building with Veronica. She's like, I'm going to get some answers. You going to get some death with that attitude. Yep, they see everybody dead in there. Oh, one of them got bit. The healthy ones fought the sick ones and everybody died. So Joel's like, look, let's just go home. Everybody dead. Ain't nothing we can do. So she says she's staying. Our luck had to run out. Veronica realized that look, the big heifer infected. That's why she's so hopeless. All in a neck. All in a neck. You lying heifer. Now, she got it all through her, but the little heifer's still fine. So that's evidence that she might be immune and have the cure. But, I mean, what you gonna do with it? Everybody dead already. How you gonna repopulate? One of them started moving and they shoot it, but then we see the fungus moving, meaning they call in some reinforcements from elsewhere. So you better make your promise to keep this little heifer safe and get on. So there's a bunch of gas cans and bombs around. So she starts tearing the gas cans down because she's like, look, they're going to get here. I'm going to stop them from following you. Save who you can. So they run out. She blow up. Oh, God. The sign language guy is the star of this show. He is so emotive. And he's got good forearms. I want my forearms to be that big. I love that that is sign language for zombie noise. Oh my God. I hope this guy is in all of them. I did not know that learning sign language would be such a treat. And that's the end of the Hefisode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and email Rogers Ringtones for a unique and sassy ringtone. Email me the script that you would like, and for $5, the ringtone is yours. Tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate.